Smashed the stripper in the hotel with my chains on. I'm playing with a kitty with my BBS.
Yo, what's up, guys? Storm here. NFL Week 2 predictions. Now, I know last week wasn't the best week for my predictions. I went 8-8. Now, I have a list here of all the teams that played, the team that won, and the score from each individual game. Now, you can go ahead and take a look at those. But I think overall, I think I did okay. I thought that some teams that lost, they should have won, like Atlanta. But I guess Atlanta, they're going to be bad forever. JK. But yeah, let's hop right into Week 2 predictions. Okay, guys, before we get started with Week 2's predictions, I've put a small list of players who have notable injuries and their fantasy status. Now, I put this list together for people who are like top players in their positions, and I've got a category for what you should do in terms of fantasy. Now, you have to listen to me, but I've been playing fantasy football for a few years, so I know what I'm talking about. Alright, guys, let's start with the first game. Now, I know this video is a little late. As you can see, the first game is already over. You know, the Jets won by 6 points. The final score was 37-31. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and cheat, but I really did go for Buffalo, so I guess I'll put that in my L column. Now, the next game after that, we've got my favorite team, the Steelers, versus the Bengals. Now, this will be a really good game because, as you know, last year in the playoffs, the Steelers played the Bengals, and it was like a brawl between the two teams. Steelers, they won 18-16, but there was a lot of fines going around for so much fighting and physical activities. So this must be a game that you gotta watch. Okay, guys, next game we've got San Francisco and Carolina. I'm not even gonna talk about this game. It's apparent who should win, but you know, you never know. It could be an upset. But I'm gonna have to say Carolina's gonna win. Game after that, we've got an AFC North matchup. We've got the Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Both teams are pretty bad, but the Ravens are better. So I'm going to say Baltimore's going to win this game 10+. Alright, next game we have Tennessee and Detroit. I think Detroit won this game by 10+, because Tennessee doesn't really have a good defense like that, and Detroit has an okay offense. But yeah, I'm going to say Detroit wins this game. Okay, folks, next game is Kansas City and Houston. I'm looking at my phone and it says Houston is projected to win, but I don't think so. I think that Kansas City should win this game. They've got the better defense and a better offense, so I'm going with them. Okay, game after that is Miami and New England. Now, I'm going to go with New England after their lucky outing last week against against the Cardinals. That game was rigged, I could tell. But yeah, I'm going to say New England will win again. Next game is the Giants and the Saints. I think the Giants will win this game by a few points because they have a better defense. The offense is okay, but I don't think that the Saints defense could play against them that well. Next game is Dallas and Washington. I think Dallas will win because they have the better quarterback, I think. And I can't wait for the matchup between Dez Bryant and Josh Norman. I think it'll be a pretty good one. Game after that, we've got Tampa Bay and Arizona. I think Tampa will lose this game by, I think, 2 touchdowns. Arizona's way better on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. And I think they'll go strong with the W here. Alright, guys, next game we have Seattle and Los Angeles. Fun fact, did you know that the Rams beat the Seahawks both times last year? Probably don't remember that happening, but it did. So I'm gonna say that Seattle's gonna win this game. I think they'll win both games this year, and they'll go with a strong W this week. Alright, guys, next game we've got Indianapolis versus Denver. I think Denver will win. I'm like almost 100% sure Denver should win. The defense for Denver is just like so good, and I think that they got lucky last week with Trevor Siemian stepping up at the quarterback position. But yeah, I'm gonna say that Denver will win by a lot of points. Alright, peeps. Next game, Atlanta and Oakland. Oakland's gonna win this game. Their defense and offense is way better than Atlanta. Atlanta just falling apart. I don't know how they lost last week at home. So I'm gonna say that Oakland will win. Third to last game is Jacksonville and San Diego. I think that Jacksonville will win this game. I know that's pretty surprising to some people, but I really have faith in them this year. I think they got some pretty good offseason acquisitions, and they should win like a good amount of games this year. So yeah, I'm going with them this week. Okay, guys, second to last game, Green Bay and Minnesota. I think that Green Bay will win this game because I won't say they're better, but they have more experienced players than the Vikings do. So I'm going to go with them this week. Okay, guys, last game of the week, we have the Eagles and the Bears. I think the Eagles will win simply because they played pretty good last week, and I think they'll go out this week with a strong W. Alright, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to last week. I think this channel could be pretty successful, and I want to say really thank you to all my friends and supporters that I have. I know this wouldn't be really possible without you guys. I know this channel isn't really big, but I believe if we work hard enough, one day this channel could be up there in the rankings. So I want to thank my friends, family, all my supporters, and if you're new to this channel, like the video, share it, subscribe. I put new videos out like at least twice a week, 3 times at the most. So yeah, thanks guys.